Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Get set, up.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Purdy. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 64 yards. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Purdy will throw for it. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line, and a try for 2, unsuccessful. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here come the Saints now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Louisville.
And he was taken in the 2nd round after setting career highs in passing yards and touchdown passes for the University of Louisville. 3 different schools in college and 4 degrees. Academically inclined, he'll have the playbook down pat in absolutely no time. Has a big arm, takes care of the football, and his experience is going to serve him well as a new starter in the NFL.
Shuck now to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Brings up 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. And there's Cooks in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. They'll run out of the gun with Camara. And he'll take this one down to the 36. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11. A gain of 4. And this is to throw now, Shuck. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. But just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And the co-sign review, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else.
Back to throw now on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Now a first down carry. It's Camara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line. Now Shuck. He'll get this one underneath to Camara. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Throwing, Shuck.
He'll fire one end zone for Cooks. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks, 46 yards.
And the Saints are an extra point away from capturing the lead. The point after, good by Groupie.
And they take the lead here at 7-6.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Moore now on the return.
And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
Their own 8-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
18, watch out.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
18, watch out. Up.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll try and throw for it here. And this one is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And make it in.
You ain't never been a skate town. On no national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a band and a tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the Pull up the Moreland, bro. Which team? What's happening? Oh, man. Southside.
From the zone 4, Campbell Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s, alright. She was choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I mean, on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front, and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Slot, set to get this one going. Off we go from Santa Clara. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position. to start this drive. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and he's excited for this opportunity today. He thinks he's got a chance to lead this offense and have a lot of success, and ultimately the #1 goal is to come out with a victory.
Outside. 18.
A first down throw for Purdy. He'll find his man, that's Kendrick Bourne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
This one complete to Bourne. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
At the 26-yard line.
Outside. Stop.
They run on the jet sweep. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the first down. A pickup of 9.
So, of course, these plays are designed, Mike, to get big gains, but even though that's not the case here, what these plays do is they keep the defense off balance. They match up with their regular traditional run game. They match up with all their pre-snap motions and shifts. So it just adds a little.
It is brought in the end zone. DeJuan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he is not going to make it. They stop him short, and this remains a 6-0 game. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
I'm not sure if a guy jumped into the NFL scene quicker than Cam Ward a year ago at the University of Miami. I was down there. I watched his college debut for the Hurricanes in the swamp against Florida. And I walked out of there. I'm not so sure if I knew he was going to be the first overall pick, but I knew he was going to be an unbelievable college player. And here he is with the future of this franchise on his shoulders. He's not going to blink. Everywhere he's been, every coach says, Cam Ward changed the future of our team, of our organization, and there's no reason to think he's not going to do it again.
They'll go back to Pollard on first down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe if he gets a yard up that one, it's second down.
It's second and
10. Crack all 80. Ready.
Off play action, it's Ward. That's caught by Van Jefferson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. On play action, it's Ward. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. They motion the slot man left. Pollard will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. 49ers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. He tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense. No gain.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming, and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
And the defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. Looking to create a little spark here on 3rd down. They go to the jet sweep. It can tend to be a little bit of an all-or-nothing type play, and when the defense sniffs it out, you make yourself susceptible to a loss, just like we saw here.
He's got his man, completes a Pearsall, and he's going to have a Niners 1st down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. To throw, Purdy. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now Purdy. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Tiger, 19, Tiger. Let's go. Let's go.
Ready. 1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Ready. Let's go, 80. Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Titans out to the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll go with the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket.
Into space. And he will score. Alex Iomanner. Touchdown, Titans. Sly now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Titans will take a 14-6 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. And that's good for 27 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Outside. 18, watch out.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now he'll work his way out right. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Come on. Hey.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. Bryce Huff in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Ward. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Niners offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And mark him down up beyond the 30. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And this time they are ready for him. Throw for a loss. And it's second down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Purdy now on second down. Open man there. It is Bourne. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It's third and less than a yard.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a 49ers first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
At the 41-yard line.
Here's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. Second down, they need 3.
Brings up second and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Here's Purdy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, and he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Try again. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap for Wolf. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. His pass caught. It's Chigakonkwo. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's another Titans first down.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
First down, Titans.
Again, it's Ward. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This about as short as you can get. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans will now make it an 11-point game. It's 17-6. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Purdy to throw. Airing one out for Bourne. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. We get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Titans offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
He'll find his receiver. DK. And that'll go for...
That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Gray is the motion man here. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
That's caught. Travis Kelce. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. I'm up.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
3rd down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
from the 44-yard line. Here's second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense.
A big hole. And he'll take this one in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
2nd and 10. Get set. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That's Drew Tranquil in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got it backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
On 4th down, they snap it to Purdy. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love that.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 58. 6-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. There's defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one, take it in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Now he'll air one out. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, 49ers.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. On the run to the right. That'll be caught. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
On first down, it's Mahomes. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go play action with Mahomes. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So incomplete pass.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Renardo Green. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Oh, that is a dunk on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Open man downfield. It's Rice. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They put Kelsey in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. This one not quite on target. Too much, that one falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that will lead to a second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown on his own.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end, Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Chiefs 8, 49ers 6.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
He'll throw to begin with Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. He'll set up the screen here to Pearsall. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down. Here's first and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Get set. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now the Chiefs going to call the first after their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
After losses on the last two run plays, they face third down and 14. Play action here. Mahomes to the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with fourth down coming up. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Price. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. On fourth down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. Oh, not a good punt there. This is a duck. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Right there. 18, what's up?
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. Room to run, past midfield. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Attack, attack! Yellow!
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here's Mahomes. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And he's going to get into the end zone. What a call. The fake works to perfection. 4-6.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
If you didn't know, maybe better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven or earth. I respect your relationship.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New England Patriots and the San Francisco 49ers. Andres Borregalis ready to get us started. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline will co-sign, especially the quarterback, and you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On him quick, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. That's caught for the first. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. And
they take him to the ground, but he's going to have some good news as he's helped up here. And we've got a flag down, and this one likely isn't going to count. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A little bit of help with the penalty, but still quite a daunting 3rd down for him here. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. They're trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
It's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. May throwing for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So the defense holds, and that is our final highlight of the first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Levi Stadium right after this.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the San Francisco 49ers.
Set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Santa Clara. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Shotgun now for Jones. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. And he will go all the way. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Badgley's extra point is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game. You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
At the 10-yard line.
Look wide, get this one complete, and a good job there, penning him in. They get it to the 8-yard line.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Jones. He's going to keep it himself, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Daniel Jones. Touchdown, Colts. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Badgley for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts move out on top. 14-0.
49ers nothing. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll grab it at the 12. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter.
First and 10 at the
Colts with the football
line.
to start this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Now a toss play for Taylor, and he'll get about 5.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier, taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 43, it's second and 3. They'll go again here with Taylor. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's in! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. The Niners will use the first.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday.